Well, good evening, spaceship Earth. It is I'm coming to you live from Applewood Station, where it's 22 degrees Celsius, and it's a lovely evening, full of crickets. You can almost hear them. They are wonderfully out there, cricketing, as crickets are wont to do. I'm going to continue today with my work on Ron's piece that we've been on this whole time, and continue to work on. And I'm going to be working in here kind of detail level. We did sort of the upper level work earlier, and now we're on to the detail level work now. And so one of the things I might actually do at this point is bring in the actual picture as it stands right now to this specific setting. So it sounds weird, but I'm here one more time and just bring the actual picture in. I already set out the picture to show to, and now I can all layers here. Just leave it the top layer. So now that's it. So doing that is because now I'm going to start looking at cleaning up and highlighting the top and doing a pass on it. So I'm going to do stuff in here that will work in the old one to be able to kind of into it a little bit more. So we're going to kind of go in here with this, and I'm going to use my G pen, and we're going to just talk about things like the sparkly, right? For his magic scroll. Sparkly, right? We could do stuff like that. That was a lousy job for me. Maybe I do. I'm like, this guy just not horrible. Also not necessarily what I'm after. But I'm after. I'm feeling like I had a always interesting. Hey, Brent. That's definitely not what I'm looking for. I just feel like somewhere along the line, because he's got these paisley dots and stuff like that, I felt like somewhere along the line he had something I could use. Definitely not what we're looking for necessarily. Interesting, though. Be close to what we're looking for. Keep that one in mind. These are all lights of some sort. Cave that one. I'm like, that is all going on. Oh, and something that looks very similar to a winner here. I feel like since you are maybe you're a yes man. I'm just saying. Good. That was you can't knock me for that one. Oh man, that's pretty. Not what we're looking for, but man, look at that. Woo. I'm kind of liking that one. Not what we're looking for at the moment, but let's keep that one in mind. Ooh, that one's a good one. This one might be the same thing, but brighter. And some of these, I'm like, what are these? Wee. Okay, that was way too much. Like, and it is. It's in fact rain, so it's up and down rain. Makes for good scratches. It's raining here. That's funny. And this one says snow. But is it? Is it really snow? Snow. Hate it when it starts in my library. The star effect. Oh, those are good stars. And that's good stars. That's an interesting one. And these are the lights. Where are those really like this? I like that one. This one. Oh, that's lightning. Damn. That one's interesting too. I like that one. These are also lights. So with a lot of things written, wow, that's Aurora. Look at that. Damn, that's pretty. And so it's all written in Chinese, which I can read because it's close. So these are saying cut light or something with cutting light, which makes sense. Looks like it's going to be, yeah. All right. Cracks in the ground. That's kind of wild. Some grass. Don't let grass grow over your face. Leave me alone. Palm trees. Palm tree. More leave me alone. These are mountains, which work really well, actually. Faraway mountains. That looks like the sign of something. Stones. What it's saying here? Stones. Makes sense. No, it's like pavement stones. A lot of pavement stones. Oh man, that one's good. Little crescent moons. Crescent moons. All right. I don't even know what that does. Wow. That's pretty like. I actually kind of like those. Wait, if we make that green, I'm not feeling good. Those are blood splatters too. Cracks in the universe. That actually looks awesome. That looks like marble. Definitely. Interesting. So like bird feathers. I'm getting swarmed by bacteria. And here's stars. It even says stars. They're like hard stars. It's kind of cool. I do. It's very pretty. There are a lot of these things. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything in here that'll help me on this. That's a bummer. We are missing music. The bouquet. All right, well, James is calling. Hang on. Sorry about that, guys. That was James calling, try to help with a problem that I'm having right now with school. I'm going to get some answers there because there's some problems brewing and I'm not sure how to solve the problems. So we'll get there. And tomorrow is try to work on problems. So I think out of steam for solving problems. I may not have the steam anymore. Hey, Happy Panda, how you doing, my friend? Feeling better? That's good. Good. Excellent. Migraines suck. Just saying. I hate them. Hey, all good. That's great. Here. Yeah, because that might not be a bad idea. Might be better to not do it this way, though. Excellent. Excellent, my friend. This might not be the right thing. Already kind of feeling like this might not be the right thing to do. Going in here with a little bit lighter. Like that, maybe? I am not. I was not raised that way. Which is fine. I think believers are cool. I am also... Oh, we've only got 5 minutes left. Look at that. Here we go. All right. Oh, hey, I think my child is downstairs actually doing the trash, as was asked earlier, happening even as we speak. As should be. I was on their case for it. I was like, really? If you're wondering, I do have a child, but I try not to mention child online specifically, just so you know. Child's a child. It shouldn't be brought up online. However, one thing we can say is that said child is downstairs doing the trash as I have asked them to do. So... and somebody's car alarm is going off. But every so often I have to mute. Because they walk in the door and then they don't realize that I'm online. Start talking to me and I'm like, no, We don't want to broadcast you. You get to broadcast yourself when you get to that age, whatever age that is. That's on you. There we go. Car alarm. This is, by the way, the reason why I do not have a car alarm on my car, because I know darn well I'd be the only person that would set the thing off. Are you working on anything at the moment right now, Panda? I think I may have a brush. What did this brush, I think? For a majority of the day. Nothing wrong with that either. I was thinking about it earlier today. It's funny how addicted I've become to city skylines. Because I'm a driving instructor, and so I spend a lot of time talking to kids, specifically to kids, about why we have intersections and what's the point of lights and signals and all of these things. Now that I do that, I keep wanting to redesign intersections, and it's like there's a small civilization in me somewhere just waiting to get out tinker with the street signals. And it's so funny because I get so caught up in it. Kingdom. Definitely a good game. The Zelda of games are definitely amongst those that are played regularly in this house. So wrong brush. My thought is that here and kind of darken these down a little. Zelda's a good game. I like people who keep saying, suppose Zelda were female, because they played the game. And you're like, oh, I don't mean to break this to you, but really, like the Breath of the Wild is a game. I come from the Arcana of Time, personally, but that's because I'm old, and I could probably still summon Epona. If you gave me the controller, I could probably still do it. I mean, I probably could if I don't know, some fun stuff. It's a good game. Ancient games, though, for us. playing Metroid 100 years ago. I haven't really liked the newer Metroids as much, though. It's a magic, you know? Yeah. Did I say, because it's Ocarina, and I know that it's an Ocarina, but I keep saying Orcana, or I don't know. I keep coming up with words. Yay! Somewhere I think I do too. Ocarina. So, one of the is your brain reads a word, but then shortens it for like cuts letters out or something. And so I called it the Orcana of Time for so long that when somebody finally corrected me and called it the Ocarina, I was like, oh, okay. I try to remember it, but I don't remember. Yay, ADD. I thought I had an Ocarina around here. I don't remember. Ooh, a kalimba. Isn't that a percussion instrument? That's a percussion instrument, isn't it? Like a xylophone-esque. It's showing me a picture of a xylophone, so I guess it must not be. Oh, yeah. Okay. I know those. Yeah, actually, I just saw, strangely enough, I saw one of those guys. Yeah, Memba. No. It's like, man, it is the harpsichord family because it's a plucked instrument, oddly, but it's like a piano, so it's got the keys. Except that it's not. I mean, they're just pieces of. They're plucked metal, which is a bizarre thing. I love it. They're so cool. Also called a thumb piano. Okay. I didn't know that was what the pianos. I like those. Kalimba. I was thinking of a marimba. Those are pretty. And they make a great sound. They're used as okay, yeah, that makes sense. They're often used as the ends of a music box because of the same structure. The music box, then the little pins, then pluck at the keys on the thumb. It's sort of the same music box does. And fascinating. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. It has, doesn't it? So I don't know if you were here when we started this. The drawing I'm doing is for the cover of a book, and another artist did all the interior pieces. And what happened was that, or what, not what happened. This is typically what happens with this company. The guy in charge will assign one artist the interior art and another artist the cover, or we will make. I mean, like for instance, I usually do my own cover. I think a lot of don't want to move into color, and I'm enjoying kind of moving into color. And so I had to work off of character that was already built, and I'll show you what the interior piece looked like. Um, because this is the interior piece right here. So that doesn't exist. Just moving it over. So this piece done by a different artist, and the 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 person involved, the head of the company, wanted me to do a piece for the cover that was this picture. He chose a picture and said, push it, which is what I'm doing. Your piece is gorgeous. I love the interior piece. And so all I'm doing is just taking his same drawing and so that's what I'm doing too, is just kind of going in. But that's the reason why the character looks as he does. Is it's the same as this interior piece. So yeah, I mean, already an artist has done the start of this, so the design was already built, and so I'm doing this for a company called Airship 7, and they do pulp. So like the old 20s, 30s, 40s pulp stories where they were printing them out, and they were you have writers who write stories, and then art, and then the illustrations. There's like 8 or 9. They're called plates. So there's 8 or 9 plates book. So the book is usually 250, 300 of those you'll get. And so he assigns the plates to us, and I'm working on another story that's called The Silver Pentacle. And that story is a apocalyptic, kind of an apocalyptic fantasy. So it's post-apocalyptic fantasy, and the characters, I've been kind of those characters for a while. But yeah, then a few weeks ago he assigned me this cover, and I'm liking the way it looks. And that's where we are, why we're here. And I think we're at 11 o'clock here, local, and I'm not to go to bed yet, but I'm going to go to bed pretty soon. I'm just looking around and kind of looking at this going, do I want to futz with this some more or not? So that's kind of where I am. I'm happy magic sparkles. They look cool, but I'm not sure I'm happy with what I just hand. I'm feeling like the picture is evolving past an outline. So the outline on him is a little, the desire to pull back on that outline, the black line around him, it's him. The rest of it seems to be pretty okay to have an outline, but him, it feels a little weird. Pull back on it a little. So that's where I am on that one. But I'm going to have to kind of sleep on it a little. So. But yeah, covers for him. To the Silver Pentacle. Not that one. This is the cover of Silver Pentacle 2. Where I kind of went through there on that one with a boat and a dock and things like that because they were on boats. Silver Pentacle 1, I was a lot more it's like much more direct. So I like kind of the calmer version of Silver Pentacle. But I did the interiors on Silver Pentacle 1 and 2, so things like, I like this picture. Let's turn it. Some of them were really dramatic. That was a dramatic one. So, just enjoy it. I enjoy doing, doing these. Internal pictures are much more entertaining. So, very distinct manga style that I try to pull back on a little whenever I'm doing some of these things, but only so much I can do. But with this, I feel like I'm approaching the end. Like it's almost done on this one. Actually test something here. See what I mean? Like, I feel like the line was too sharp. So if I go in here and just kind of put this in and blend it in using my Painterly blender and get a little bit more of a, it doesn't feel out there. I don't know. I'm feeling ambiguous about this. I've got this. I don't have to worry about it. I can keep dinking with forever, and I don't want to spend forever messing with it. You know what I mean? Like, you hit a point where it's just let it roll where it is, and I should just let it go. So sort of a moment that I'm having with it, where I'm like, well, really should. Definitely this is going to be a sleep on it moment, because I'm kind of looking at it going, I don't know, not as happy about it as I should be. I don't think it needs to be trashed, but it's definitely at a point where I'm like, I gotta do something else with it. I gotta go a different direction, which may be pulling out bottom slide on it, because there's an underslide to it down here, which we'll talk about in a second, because I've got the, if I re-engage everything underneath it, turning on all of this, and instead of turning on, see how it adds an extra layer? I'm wondering if I shouldn't leave that off and then see what we get. So I'll behind it one layer at a time because I'm a mess, right? And that feels a lot better. So I feel like it's just layer that's causing me trouble. That layer off. I added a bunch of stuff on this layer and I shouldn't have. Yeah, see, that just looks better. It looks cleaner. It looks a whole lot cleaner. Well, I'll turn that on for right now. Okay, get it. Yeah, that just looks cleaner. I think I'll leave it like that. All right. I think a decision has been made. I have killed a layer, which, you know, doesn't surprise me. So it should be good. That layer, I didn't like the way it looked. I like this a whole lot better. I'm still not sure I'm sold on the idea of highlighting to the one side, but we've got at least a little bit more I can do with it. So, all right, we'll get back in here to the fray on this and work a little bit more on it. And then we'll push it back through. And in the meantime, I'm going to go to bed because I'm tired. So, and it's coming up on 11:30, and so it's about time for me to go to bed. Hope you guys all have a wonderful evening, though, and I hope everything is great for you. Lovely time and lovely evening. And I got to find my buttons. Or my buttons. There, buttons. Anyway, I will talk to you guys all later. And as always, keep your eye.